Here's how to configure the drive lights on your DP5. Let's start by installing the drive. This DP5 board uses a PCIe interface. Regular drives can get damaged if users plug them in backward, causing a short. This board preventing that issue. Connect the Type-C cable from the host and MCU to the computer. Open the Mellow Clipper. Find the D-Series motherboard. Find Configure LED. It's controlled through an open source plugin. Here's the open source link for the plugin. The first thing you need is to install the plugin on the host. To install the plugin, use an SSH tool like Mobaxterm. And it also needs to meet the following requires. Make sure your host has Klipper firmware installed. Also, make sure the host is connected to the internet. And make sure the host computer can detect the device properly. Alright, let's walk through how to install a plugin. Open your Mobaxterm software. Click Session. Select SSH, enter the IP address of your host. Log in as root password mellow. You can also access the open source repository to find alternative installation methods. It might stutter a little sometimes if the network isn't stable. If it doesn't work after a while, use Ctrl+C to stop it, then try again. Once you've entered the command, enter IP to open the Fluid web interface. Then click on Printer, CFG. Next, copy the sample config and paste it into the main config file. Save and restart. The lights will turn on after the restart is complete. This config uses the rainbow flow light. Next is a tutorial on how to modify flow rate. The lights can be modified too. This is the fresh rate of the lighting. No need to change. This is the color changing speed of the lighting. Higher the value, the faster the speed. Let's change it to 0.5 and see how it works. After making the changes, click Save and restart the system. After the reset, the flow rate became faster. There are more interesting lighting control methods in the GitHub that you can try out. Alright, that's all for this lighting tutorial. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments.